Hey, I'm live, okay? Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm out here camping with the family. We looked up this spot on an app. And says that this location is camping. Excuse me, a camping spot. They're unmarked spots though, and so there's no markings around, and it just says that the park is free camping. And so this guy knocks on my door and says, "Hey, this isn't a camping spot. The camping spots are over there. Need to see your ID." And I'm holding my phone down low. I'm not holding it up like I'm recording. I got it down here. Okay, and recording, because I'm in there with my family. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to. I just want him to go away so we can leave. He says, "Are you recording me?" I said, "Okay, so can you tell me where the camping spots are? Because they're not marked." And he says, "Oh yeah, they are. They're marked over here. There's one, there's two, there's blah, 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 whatever." I said, "All right, well, there was two sheriffs out here when we came out and parked and set up. There was two sheriff's deputies out here when we set up. Nobody said anything. We've been here for 2 days. Nobody said anything." But he said, "Are you recording me?" I said, I tried to ignore him at first and just ask him the questions that I had. And he said, "Are you ignoring me?" Or, I'm sorry, he said, "Are you recording me?" I tried to ignore him at first, and I said, "Yeah, I'm recording you." He said, "I don't like being recorded." I said, "Okay." Then he says, "That's it, I'm calling the police now."
That's the wrong foot.
So he's out here calling the police. We're actually moving though. I mean, he could have just, it's not marked at all. He could have just not been a dick and said, "Hey man, the camping spots are over there. Here's how it's marked." So now he's taking a picture of me now. He won't give me his name. He's trying to hide now.
Sir, get away from me with that. You have no right to do that.
Yeah,
You know where you at?
I do actually have a right.
Where are you? Where are you?
Are you a government employee?
Yes, I am. And
Okay.
This is government land you on, and I'm asking you not
Then-
to park here. You have to leave.
And I already
And I asked you for your permit. You haven't gave me one yet.
permit for what?
For camping. You illegally camping right now.
What's your name?
Well, I'll show you that when I sign your ticket.
Okay.
Okay? And you made this happen.
I made it happen.
Yes, you parked illegally.
And
And
you
it's not
came over and
camping
instead of
site.
just saying, "Hey, even though nothing's marked, here's what's
They are
what."
marked. There's 15 campsites marked.
So you're telling me there's two sheriffs out here when we set up. We've been out here for 2 days. The
I
cops
just
have
got
driven
to
through
work
the whole
here
time.
today.
Why wouldn't somebody say? It is completely unclear. On the website, all it says is you can come out here and you can camp for free. And you come out and you just start being a dick. And you expect me to be nice to you? You're a federal employee. You are paid by taxpayer dollars. Do you understand that?
I am a taxpayer.
And you think that you get to walk around treating the taxpayer however you want. You think it's funny?
Yes, you are.
You think it's funny, huh?
You are. You are.
And you wonder why cops drop.
Yeah, I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, I don't know why people do that to cops and federal agents. I have no idea. I don't get it. It can't be because they walk around being assholes, right?
I'm doing your job, sir.
Your job would be to say, "Hey man, You're parked in it. I know it's totally unclear and unmarked,
That's your
but I
opinion.
need you to move over there.
That's your opinion.
Yeah, it is my opinion. So what is your job? Walk around being an asshole? With money? But while being, you think it's funny, huh? You think it's real funny? What's your name? It's Park Ranger. It's U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
That's correct. That's correct.
3216R. How long you been a welfare whore? Hey, where's that gimbal at? Do you know where you're at?
Dad, I have a sore throat.
Get the VIN number off the truck. All right, so the VIN is 1C6RR7FGX GS12732. If we can go ahead and run that and make sure it's not a stolen vehicle. I'm not sure if this guy's even a park ranger. I think he stole this vehicle, chopped it, marked it up. Because I know that a government employee that's paid by tax dollars wouldn't treat the taxpayer like that. So let's go ahead and look it up, make sure this vehicle's not stolen. Hey, get the table. Oh, you're packing up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I noticed we need to get the generator in first to get the table in.
Yeah.
I was looking to grab a house phone and record, but I thought he was going to leave. Do you have the keys on this? Yes.
Here, give me that.
There they are.
He won't give his name. So you got sheriff out here now.
Where's that put this? Or just wants to sit in the backseat or something.
Yeah, that'll work, dude. Thanks, buddy.
He's just acting like a little baby.
Who, the park ranger?
Yeah.
He's what?
He's acting like a child.
Yeah, that's what they do. They can't just come and say, hey man, need you to move. Yeah, no problem.
Please.
No problem. Yeah, please would be nice, but you know, even just, hey, you need to move. You can't be here. Oh yeah, no problem. We're gonna hook up before we pull the wheel chocks off. I mean, it's not like we would come out in the middle of the wide openness intentionally and break the rules, you know?
Yeah, we would have just.
You just say, hey, you can't be here. You gotta move. Red Bull.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Red Bull's important.
Did she just turn off the truck?
She had to unlock the back.
Oh, it wasn't locked. Oh. Here, grab that Red Bull for me. Hurry up. Hurry up. Come on, we gotta go.
Where is it?
All right, get out of there, please, now. Come on, get out.
So you mind standing by your truck for me?
What's that?
You mind standing by your truck for me? Don't stand behind us.
I'm not behind you, I'm beside you. We're moving everything.
All right, that's fine. Do you have your ID?
What's that?
Do you have your ID?
What for?
Because I'm asking you for your ID.
Why?
Because he said that you're camping on a no camping ground.
Okay.
So I have the right to ask for your ID. Provide your ID.
All right, why isn't anything marked down here?
Provide your ID first.
So you do suspect me of a crime then, is that right?
You're showing me the ordinance right now. and
Okay.
That is correct.
All right. Yeah, they can't just be polite. They can't just treat people the way that they would
Showing me
want
where
to be treated.
camping is permitted, especially designated areas, and this on this
Yeah.
no designated area for here.
Yeah, I get that.
So I need your ID.
All right, she's gonna go ahead and try and find it. So you can see that nothing is marked out here.
Correct.
Right, and so there was no way for us to know. When he knocked on the door, why didn't he just tell us to go to a spot where we can camp? We've been here for
And
2
that's what I'm
days.
saying.
We've been here for
no
2
designation marking this as a campsite.
or anything else, or any other spots. But they marked this entire area as a campsite. That's what. That's why there's other campers out here.
And they came to designated campsites that are
And you're telling me that. We'll go over there and look. I mean, we didn't come out in the middle of the wide open to try to break the law. You understand that? And you knocked on the door and you just. She's looking for it. But you wonder why people don't,
What's your name, sir?
James.
James what?
Hold on 1 second. Let me mute this live stream. Look, that's not a lawful order. You're live on the internet. There's 1,000 people watching you.
And I'm about to detain you in handcuffs.
For what?
Because you're making me fear for my safety by disobeying rules. Stay where
It's not a rule. It's not a law. What's your
I'm
name?
telling you to stay right here.
All right, I'm going to do it because you're threatening me. What's your name?
My name is
Corporal Swanson. Get your supervisor. Get your supervisor, Corporal Swanson. This is St. Charles Parish. Get on the phone, please. St. Charles Parish in Louisiana. I have the right to record you in your official capacity. St. Charles Parish in St. Charles, Louisiana. I fear for my life. Hey, what's your name? You haven't given it yet. Hey, get another camera and record, please. Any phone. That one, any phone but that one. That one's full.
No, it's not. I deleted it.
Any phone but that one. I don't need this to not be recorded. Hey, buddy.
Dad, do you still have that black phone?
I think it was plugged in here.
It was?
Shh. Yeah, sure. You, Emma, use that one. Yeah, you use that one, Emma.
Hannah, she's not leaving. I was so-
There you go. Make sure you're sideways with the phone.
It's dead, so I have to go through this hole.
So they're saying that the campsites are marked. On their website, though, it didn't show anything. It just shows that this whole area is camping. And it's dispersed camping. St. Charles, St. Charles Parish. So it shows that this whole area is camping. And they're dispersed sites, so it's not. So there's this guy over here. So it's not the same as like if you go to an RV park or one of their state parks where the spots are clearly marked. So there are some numbers over here. There's a 7 right here. There's an 8 over here and a 9. So there's an 8, a 9, and that's what he was telling me, is that there's numbers. But on their website, there was nothing that said anything about, that designated spots are marked. Everywhere else that we've been, especially like in the West, when they say it's dispersed camping, it's usually more secluded when it's dispersed camping. I've actually never seen it in like a park like this. Not that I'm sure that it's like this all in a lot of places, but I've never seen it in a park like this. But in most places where it's dispersed camping, it's literally, it's more secluded, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just, hey, this whole area is federal land, and you pick a spot wherever you want. You just find anywhere where you can park your rig or set up your tent, and you can park there. So I see another, looks like another sign over there. So it looks like the spots are probably all around this. But he comes out and he knocks on the door and just starts being a dick right off the bat. And of course I always record government employees, but I was trying to record him somewhat discreetly. And he asked me if I was recording him. And I said yes, and that's when he lost it. But he was, telling me, hey, you can't camp here. You've got to move. So I said, okay, no problem. But then, you know, where it was the point where he realized that I was recording him, where he decided that this wasn't going to happen, and I'm getting a citation, and I'm calling the police to get the police to have you stop recording me. So this is really all retaliation for recording the interaction with him. St. Charles Parish, if you guys can call them in Louisiana, let them know that their corporal is out here being a douchebag as well. You know, it's not like we came out to the middle of some wide open space and said, hey, screw it, we're gonna try to break the law and do whatever we want in front of everybody. Right in front of you. I mean, if that were our goal, all right, can you see where the camping spots are?
Are we allowed to move or are we gonna have
Well, just move over to the area where we're allowed to be. Move this over there. Yeah, the sway bar, anti-sway bar.
Yeah.
The pin is missing.
Right here.
Oh,
Supposed to be going to the doctor right now.
so then the St. Charles sheriff comes out, and he's just being a douchebag. And when I was recording him, he started yelling about my safety, my safety. So I don't know when these guys started working for the Department of Officer Safety. I've heard of the Department of Public Safety before, but it seems that all of these cops work for the Department of Officer Safety. So you see where that other camper is?
You want me to go back to where we were?
No, yeah, just take it over where that other camper is. So where we were at before, there was no sign either. So he's telling me that there's signs. You can see an 8 right there near that tent.
Where?
I know.
I see.
It's not on their website. It doesn't really explain it at all. It just says that the whole area is dispersed camping. So right over there, you'll see there's a 7 and there's somebody there, and then there's an 8, and so you pull over there. Just pull up along the.
On the.
Yeah, put it in 4 low. Also, the grass is a little wet. You were slipping.
Off the wheel chop?
I'm sorry, 4 high. It is on 4 high.
Someone take off the wheel chop? No. Go get that thing.
All right, I'm getting that side, so I have an eye on the cops. The kids are over there.
Come over here. Did you just call the 911?
Did I call?
About a gun cabinet?
No,
No?
I'm live on the internet.
Okay, and I don't care about that.
No, I didn't call 911. I've been in your site the whole time, and I've been live. So anything I've done is live.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and put that down for me.
Dude, let me put it down.
I'm putting you in handcuffs for safety.
Dude,
you're being detained.
Let me put the. Why? Why am I being detained? Why am I being detained? Hey, get the
You're
camera.
being detained for safety.
Get the camera. Alicia, help! Help!
What is going on?
Stand back.
Let her take the camera.
Put it on the hood. Put it on the hood.
It's
On the
got to
hook.
stay set up so it can see you.
Why is he being arrested?
He's not being arrested.
Retaliation.
Wait,
Retaliation.
can I ask why he's being detained? Because he's asking questions?
It's retaliation. Let them get the camera.
So what are you on parole for? What are you on probation parole for?
I'm not on probation or parole. Get the camera.
So you
Let
have
her.
nothing out of Texas saying that you're on probation parole.
No, I'm not.
at all.
No. Get the.
I'm not coming closer because I'm afraid he's going to shoot me. Just saying.
Someone needs to get that camera. Guys, it's St. Charles Parish.
Come have a seat in my car.
Now can I grab the camera since you moved?
Get the camera.
You could have just said we can move, but you had to make it harder. You make things harder. You could have just said move. Fuck. I don't know how this thing works, guys. Being detained, they said. Fix it, Braxton. I'm moving the camper.
I think it's broken. I think it just broke.
Well, yeah. That's because they threw it on the truck. I don't know how you work it.
Maybe press the power button.
Sorry, guys. It's because he threw it on the freaking... God damn it. Being detained because he's on parole? He's not on parole. Are you stupid? I gotta move the camper.
A-holes.
Hold that. I gotta move the camper because...
What's he doing with a big gun like that? I'm not gonna get closer because I don't want to get shot with that big A gun. Hold on. Big D, I'm at the car. Oh, their car? No. Started out with just this car. And then 2 big cars came in for nothing. Oh, 3. Mom. Mom. All of this because we didn't know we were supposed to be camping in the spot.
Really? This is supposed to be the lieutenant in this Dodge Ram. That's cool.
This one? Okay.
Last one. I'm supposed to be going to the doctor. My ear freaking hurts. We moved as soon as he said you need to move. We started packing up.
Dude, all this started because we didn't know we weren't supposed to be camping right here.
Yeah, nobody saw the signs. I didn't even see the signs.
I
The fact that he didn't say there's supposed to be signs.
I didn't even know there were signs. Aside from stop signs.
Okay. Let him go. Say let him go. Come on, Lieutenant. Do your job. Say let him go.
Lieutenant looks like he's freaking.
Let him go. The Asian dickhead.
He looks embarrassed.
I'm a little upset right now.
Why do you think I asked for permission to curse?
Not the person one,
Mom, the battery's at 1%. Your battery pack or something. You have any in the car? Hoping this will last long enough to.
This is retarded. I don't know how to work these things. We had a dead battery, and I don't know how to work the gimbal. Still in the back of the car. The douchebag state park guy is writing me a ticket
Why do you need a ticket? What did
because
you
my
do?
car's the only one's over here. This is the only license plate he can get right now because he
Really?
wants to be a dick.
Really? Dickhead.
I don't know how you. Oh, that's the power button.
That's what they need to do.
Sorry, guys, you're gonna be sideways for a minute.
What's that? You need help?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see.
Son of a.
Mom,
Stop. Let me figure it out.
push this out.
Stop. Let me figure it out, please.
It's not even on.
There's a little. Yeah. There you go.
Whatever. Gimbals are stupid.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not.
And look, now it doesn't stay. This is stupid.
It's power isn't on.
Yes, it's on. I think. I don't know, son.
Press the back
This
button.
thing is stupid.
Let me see.
No, I don't want a million hands touching this.
Press this back button.
This is stupid. It's not working. For the love of Pete. Yes, I'm live, but I can't get the stupid gimbal. Oh my
Are you
gosh.
pressing the back button?
You gotta be kidding me. Stupid. Sorry guys, we're gonna go crazy for a little bit.
Maybe we just can't have it.
Alright, well. Whatever. I don't know what park. It's a spillway. No, nothing's happened. The lieutenant in his big Dodge Ram truck is here. State Park douche wrote me a ticket.
How much money?
The gimbal's not staying straight, so I'm not going to give it to Braxton. I'm holding. Sorry, Grim. I don't have to do this. Ticket for what? I have no clue, Rika. Good question. I asked, and he goes, just writing my ticket. It's like, well, you could tell me, you dickhead. That'd be nice.
I wish you said dickhead.
Don't throw her, please. So the lieutenant's back there in his blue truck. Jimmy is still in the back of that truck. Lieutenant's leaving. They might be letting him out of the truck.
What the heck does he have that big ass gun for?
Because he's a dirty, dirty black tyrant man. I don't even know. Let's see, so we've been live for almost an hour. So he's been in the back of the truck for what, maybe 20
I'm just gonna flip
minutes?
him off and show it around.
No.
Dang it. Ring finger?
Until you're 18, you will keep your fingers to yourself. I could care less about the trolls, guys. There's a reason why we don't have moderators. And we're not going to get moderators.
Unless they're you.
Oh, good. Can I get a little bit closer? Well, I'm going to. I'm going to go to the back of the truck. Right here. So Jimmy is explaining to the douchebag state park guy that he was straight up a dirty douchebag. That he was straight up a dirty douchebag. Yes, I have a permit for that baby. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Hey, stay! You're taking my battery. Come back this way.
I know what I'm
Guys, I have the phone on the gimbal, and the gimbal's not working. There we go.
Chunky, can you sit still?
I'm trying to hold the phone sideways and keep the gimbal. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to work his equipment because I don't do this. I don't know how to work his equipment because I don't do this. So the state park guy got offended because Jimmy was recording from the moment he knocked on the door, which is not illegal. And I was in the bed listening to him. He goes, "Why are you recording me?" "Well, you had to escalate it because you were recording me." It doesn't matter. You could just ask us to leave. We moved. My camper is already over there. Obviously, we started packing up as soon as he said you need to move. But no, he had to call the police. Sorry, I'm sick. My ear hurts. This is not how my morning was supposed to go. Sorry, guys. I'm just a little angry. Babies are hungry. Now they're telling us that we need to leave the park. Hey, dude. I'm trying to
to keep her happy.
Okay, well, then give me the battery because you're pulling it. James didn't do anything, Sunflower.
Battery.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, Sunflower. Apparently, we were parked in the wrong spot. But on the website, there's no places that say that it's marked. It just says random sites. Yes? The gimbal's retarded, so I don't know how to
Wait,
fix it.
you can't have it on the gimbal and the charger.
Oh.
Phone is dead.
Okay, we'll take this. Ooh, take that.
Thank you. Yeah, gotta leave the property. Hey, did the live stream die at some point? All right. Yeah, I'm leaving.
You were told to leave. If I have to tell you again, I'm going to do it with handcuffs. Do you understand?
Oh, I get it.
Just going to walk around.
I can't cross the water to leave. Which way do you want to give me a specific direction to leave? I'm walking out that way.
Which way are you going?
I'm gonna walk up to the road, which is right over there, and walk up that way up to that main road.
And we're walking by.
You and your vehicle are leaving.
Right, she's getting the vehicle.
Okay.
Goodbye.
What about that one?
What's that?
Who's driving that one?
She'll come and get it. My buddy was driving that one, so she'll come back and get it. She have about 20 minutes to come get it. My buddy was driving it.
Skip, it's up to you.
She's gonna have him come down and grab it.
If it's still here, it's gonna be a van. They leave the route, that it's on right on here, it's gonna be a van. Do you have a driver's license?
I didn't bring one. My buddy drove it out here.
He's got a DL number on the license that's expired.
Okay, it's expired.
He's just expired. That's it.
You want me to drive it out of here? I'll drive it down the road to where my buddy can pick it up.
That's fine.
All right.
Have him come get it as soon as he can.
All right. You got the keys to the truck? Are they in it? All right. What's that? They told me I'm just going to take it down to the gas station so you can come get it from there. That way we're off your property. Is that all right, guys? You're not going to arrest me for that?
No, I'm not gonna arrest you for that.
Okay. Here, I'm going to take the truck down to the gas station. What? Huh? Huh? So the federal cop says that I'm lucky he didn't arrest me. Give me a $10,000 fine. Lucky he didn't arrest me. Give me a $10,000 fine. He said for being difficult, really, is what he said. Lucky he didn't arrest me and give me a $10,000 fine for being difficult. What he meant by difficult was that I didn't even have my camera up recording him, but for discreetly recording him when he came to confront me. I don't have my... So this was Army Corps of Engineers, though. Whoops, that's 4 low. had me in handcuffs in the back of the car the whole time for retaliation. There's nothing to sue for. They suspected me of a crime, that crime being parking somewhere where you can't park. I mean, and as far as crime, what I mean is violating one of their ordinances. Under their rules, they didn't do anything illegal or wrong. Get out of four-wheel drive. Under their rules, they didn't do anything illegal. It's, you know, it was just a matter of all the extra was just retaliation for me recording him. Yeah, they gave me a fine and a trespass. Well, it's a trespass warning, so they actually did the trespass properly. You leave or you go to jail. They don't have body cams. The only camera was inside of his vehicle, and I don't know if that was running because he didn't have his lights on. And a lot of those cameras only run if they've got their emergency lights on, or if they're exceeding a certain speed. And so it's highly unlikely that there is going to be any camera footage out of that. All it was is a simple, you know, for those who were there when he arrived and I was kind of showing you what his problem was with what we were doing, it was completely unclear that we shouldn't be where we were, and it was as simple as saying, hey, you can't be here, move over there. Okay. You know, I don't actually just, you know, maybe some people who watch my channel think that I just argue with everything that a cop says. I don't. It literally was as simple as, you know, you need to move over there. Oh, okay. My bad, it wasn't clearly marked, but I see what you're talking about. Moving. All of the extra was retaliation because he noticed that I had a camera on, which, by the way, was being done, attempted to be done somewhat discreetly. I didn't have my camera up like this. I had it down by my side in my hand. All that extra was retaliation for recording. And then he said, you know, somebody called and essentially swatted me. Somebody called and said that I was unloading a gun case inside. And, you know, they actually take that stuff seriously for some reason, because they're idiots. So, but we're gonna have my buddy come out, meet us at this gas station. We're off the property. They static recorded the whole thing, right?
Who?
The kids. I noticed they stopped recording.
Yeah, because I needed help with babies.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for having my back. Louisiana police are pretty out of control. I think that if I hadn't been live streaming, I really think they would have falsified some stuff and had me arrested for who knows what, assaulting a police officer.
Dude, he got freaking angry at me. You stay back.
Yeah.
I wasn't even close to you. I didn't even move.
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely 100% believe that if we weren't live and you guys weren't watching and they didn't know that you guys were watching, that I could have been arrested for multiple felonies.
You're on parole? What are you on parole
Right,
for?
right.
You're not on parole.
Right. He was telling me that I was on parole. So the horrible people that were calling that are genuinely just horrible people who hate other human beings or are just miserable, who are calling and telling him that I'm on parole, even though that doesn't come up in their system, you just assume that
Wait, is that what he said?
No, that's not what he said. But why did he say that I was on parole?
Oh,
Because
yeah, that's
somebody,
kinda what I
this,
figured.
well, he did say that somebody called and said that
Seriously?
I was a sovereign citizen and
Oh
that
my
I was
God.
inside of the trailer
Timer bites.
unloading a gun case.
Are you for real?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are stupid. I'm sorry. We don't do that with our kids around. We're not dumb. We know gun safety.
We don't do-
Don't be
No.
freaking
That's not
retarded.
even the point. It's
Sorry, my
Hey.
ear hurts.
all right.
I can
Go to the
barely hear
doctor.
things.
Go to the doctor.
And now I'm just angry.
Go to the doctor.
I've already canceled my appointment. I had to reschedule it for 2:47.
Oh.
Freaking ear hurts.
There's still no lawsuit. The hearsay claims because all they did is detain me, and that's what red flag laws are. Though what they did is essentially just a red flag law. Somebody called and said, anybody called and said, hey, this guy has got guns and he's dangerous and he's going to kill you, and that's reason enough to put handcuffs on me, put me in a car, and I was amazed that they didn't tear through the trailer, the vehicles, and everything, searching it. I was absolutely amazed that they didn't do that. But essentially, that was what a red flag law was. What happened there essentially was red flag laws. Somebody calls and says, this guy's dangerous and he has guns. They treat it as it's so. All right, guys. We're going to go.
Hey, wasn't that state park police?
No, that was Army Corps of Engineers. So that's federal.
So they can just go
Move
around
to Mexico,
anywhere?
brother.
No. So they can just go around anywhere?
No, that's their. All right, we'll see you guys later.
You wrote a ticket on my license plate.